Another day, another reminder of what many Black Americans say they have been dealing with for generations. A Black driver in Florida says he was targeted, chased on the road, and subjected to racist insults during a frightening encounter that could have ended much worse.
What you doing? Look, you're going to jail, dumbass.
Say hello to Ivan Blanco of Right Construction.
This is actually incredible. Ivan won an award at his company for relentless safety. You know, that's just the work ethic Ivan has. When it comes to safety, he is relentless. And when it comes to not safety, he's also relentless.
There's nothing that justifies that sort of violence and racism, but it does not surprise me that in Lee County, the driver was calling the police to tell him that this man already ran him off the road while he's running them off the road again, and the police don't even take a plate number. That does not surprise me. That's the exact professionalism I've come to expect from Lee County Sheriff, at least.
I'm a bitch. What? What you doing? Look, you're going to jail, dumbass.
Fort Myers, Florida. Not this place again. Road rage turns violent when this man tries to run another man off the road after calling him the N-word several times. He has been identified. Watch this.
I'm a bitch. What? Nick, beat your ass. I will. Come on, I'll beat your mother. I bet you got a gun. Phone down. Put the phone down. You over me now, dumbass. Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Look, you're going to jail, dumbass.
Of course, Lee County Sheriff did absolutely nothing about this. In fact, they didn't even take down a plate number, which is pretty standard for Lee County Sheriff to not be there when you need them. And my expectancy of that police department is, very, very little. They're constantly wrapped up in corruption lawsuits or investigations. So this should be no surprise that the company, Right Construction Group, actually took action and fired Ivan when the police still can't figure it out. Isn't that incredible that his own company could figure it out, but the police, Lee County Sheriff, well, he's probably too busy doing what he does most, which is gambling or having affairs with women throughout Lee County and forcing them to have abortions. But that's just Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino for you, someone that Lee County repeatedly votes for. So when it comes to police, the county is doomed. You have to do everything through the courts. Trust me. Ivan, just because your last name is Blanco, it doesn't make you Blanco.
I declare, honey, what a disgrace. This video was posted on the TikTok yesterday, and it has since went viral across all social media platforms. Now, the young man says in the caption, I need help. This dude tried to take me out the game twice. I'm saying he tried to run me off the road. He did it again. I called 911, and they didn't even ask me for the license plate. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So in the comments on the video on the TikTok, the Lee County Sheriff's Office verified TikTok commented and said, hi there, did you report this to law enforcement? Can you message us your contact information so we can look into this for you? Now, I haven't seen any comments from the young man that posted the video. However, y'all know how the TikTok works, honey. The devil works hard, but the TikTok streets definitely work harder. So this man has been identified as Ivan Blanco. And of course, the TikTok streets continue to work harder after identifying him, and they found his employer as Right Construction Group out of Fort Myers, Florida. Y'all, they took these people down to 1.2 stars. And look, when you pull up Right Construction, you see the damn video of Ivan Blanco. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. And it looks like Ivan had a good job, honey, a good inside job at the construction company. The civil superintendent, there was no way he was out there banging any nails and putting up any roofs, but I digress. So Ivan has received several awards from Right Construction. He's also been posted on their website. Here he is here saying, I love working at Right Construction because I feel like we're family. If something goes wrong, we just jump right in to help. They have my back at all times, regardless of the issue or if I'm facing personal problems. Well, Ivan, I guess Right Construction Group could stick beside you in this situation, honey, because yesterday they posted, upon learning of the situation and conducting an immediate review, we took swift and decisive action to terminate the individual's employment. I declare, honey. The behavior displayed in this incident is completely unacceptable and does not reflect the values, culture, or standards that our organization upholds. We are committed to treating others with respect, professionalism, and integrity, both within the workplace and in the communities we serve. Well, Ivan, I guess they couldn't stick beside you.
Are you black?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm Cuban.
Oh.
Good. Let's go to bear.
I just heard you said my like.
Nah, Guichi, bye-bye.
Huh?
Guichi, Cuban, born and raised in Cuba.
No, you said though.
Yeah, I say that word. Yeah, I say. Yeah.
Why though?
You're not from me. That's how. Are you recording me? That's crazy. You're weird as hell for that.
Yeah.
But all right, in Miami, I'll explain this. In Miami, every Cuban, so we don't get heat with it.
I'm gonna tell you something though. You should not say that word though.
No.
I mean, bro,
our
shouldn't
grandma's full black.
But y'all not black though.
Nah, I don't know.
So you shouldn't say it. Like if there was a Cuban slang or slur, I would never say
That's
that.
how Cubans say it. We say it was.
But it's
Hey. You guys have Instagram?
Nah, he got one.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
wait, what did they say?
He was like, I'm just telling you, it's not cool.
I mean, it's not about a matter of being cool. Like nobody tells
I'm
me
just
shit
saying,
about
it's
it.
disrespectful though.
To who?
To black people.
So why do the black people here not get if I
Who
say
else
it?
is black? What
No, not here. I'm saying wherever I say
Because
it.
they're stupid.
Oh, so everyone else is stupid, but you're not. That's what I'm hearing.
The black people
So
who
you
think
sound
it's
racist.
okay
So
for you
no,
to say
up because you're saying the black people that say it's okay when you say it.
I'm black.
Okay, but the black people here say it's okay when I say it.
They can't give
Because
you
I
a pass.
come from a minority, actually a bigger minority than you.
They can't give you a pass.
But I'm a bigger minority.
What's a
than
bigger
you.
minority?
Cubans? This big. We're a little island this big.
Y'all run Miami. Y'all the majority.
Don't matter.
Miami is 70%
Minority.
Spanish.
Yeah,
We're the
not
minority.
Cuban. There's more blacks than Cubans in
Just
Miami.
don't say the word. That's all
I'm
I'm
gonna say
saying.
the word and nothing you gonna do about it. If you want, you could do something about it. Because nobody else got an issue with it.
I have an issue with it.
It's just you.
Yeah, but
You're not
we're
even
friends
black.
with black
To
people.
be honest, you're like a light skin. You coming
It's
into my
not- it's
spot,
not
you
a-
telling me
it's-
what I
it's
can
not
and
light
can't
skin's
say.
not black?
Yeah, I kind of hope people
It's
say
not.
this,
It's
like,
not.
Why do you feel comfortable saying?
because I'm a bigger minority than you. I'm Hispanic.
You're not
I do a lot
dark
of
enough
business
to
with
say
black.
it.
That's
You
not
know
dark.
what I'm trying to
like,
make?
what are you
black.
talking about? Like,
He's
are you
not
just
black,
crazy?
bro.
I don't
Like,
need to
no,
be
no,
black.
no, we're just trying to make you understand. Like,
I don't
Cubans
need
are
to be
not
black.
black
Yeah, but you-
unless
but-
you're
but you're
Afro-Cuban.
not- but,
You're
like-
definitely not Afro-Cuban.
we're Afro-Cuban. We're Afro-Cuban. We're Afro-Cuban.
No,
We're
wait,
Afro-Cuban.
wait,
Wait, you're saying that I
hold
can't
on,
say
my great grandfather's
I'm saying just don't say the word.
Yeah, but I'm Afro-Cuban. I like half of my friends.
Yo, you don't get to say the word because
No.
because you're
Because
I'm not black, bro.
Yes, yeah, but like that's.
Are you the guy
I'm
on
the guy
TikTok?
with wealth.
I like this guy too, bro.
The video quickly spread online, and once people saw the footage for themselves, the conversation shifted from road rage to something much deeper.
People shocked to hear how racist Miami is. Like, I got family that's from Miami. Bruh, them Cubans think they white. Like, they didn't get off the boat like us. The fuck? Everybody was on that maritime boat.
Bro, like I thought I was being gaslighted. I thought I was going crazy when I was in high school and I was going to school with straight Hispanics. And some of the girls literally would not date me because they would cite like, yo, I like you, but my mom wouldn't like you. Like, yo, like I've gone through it down here. Looking back at some of the things that I dealt with my entire life, it's like so laughable now. Like I find it funny. It's like a comedy because like, bro, what is going on down here? Because when you go to other places, like you would assume that some white people like in the countryside would be racist or would, initially identify you as XYZ, racially profile you. And no, that's not the case. I went to Colorado, you feel me? I've been to North Carolina. I've been to South Carolina. Like their racism is a lot more hidden and subtle, but they're very nice to you up front. But like Latinos down in South Florida are, bro, like they're out the gate with it, bro. And to be fair, sometimes I don't even think they realize what they're doing. I feel like it's kind of like embedded in the culture now because, bro, tell me why they have to talk to everybody by their identity. They're like, oh, that person, he was black, right? He was cool, but he was black, but he was really cool. That black guy is Jamaican? Was he Jamaican? Like everybody to them is an identity before they're just a person. Like they don't just meet people. Like they meet somebody and like, hey, where are you from? Are you from Chicago? Are you from this place? And it's so, it's nuts. And to see them even do that to each other, like, oh, you're Latino, right? You're Puerto Rican, so you must be like this. Or you're Dominican, so like your entire personality must be like what my experience is with Dominicans down here. Like they assume everyone is a monolith. It's insane to watch. And listen, if offending other people and calling them names is like a weird term of endearment, which I've known it to be down here in Miami, I think that's something you should keep between you and your friends and your family, whatever. But for me to hear that random people are coming down to Miami and experiencing this, what? Y'all can't even control yourselves in front of like randoms? I didn't even know that was going on. I thought it was just because y'all knew who I was. Like, you feel me? Like, oh, we gonna try it with him. We know this. We go to high school with him. We go to, we work with this guy. And even then I was still like, yo, this is weird. Like, why do I have to constantly be reminded that I am black, man? Like, I know what I am. but I don't understand why I have to constantly be reminded about it. Like, I'm just a person at the end of the day. That's how I feel about it. What's wild is I'm half Hispanic. I'm actually Dominican, so I saw this story from the inside out. And what's crazy is that people would literally treat me different when they found out my name's Enrique. They're like, oh, you're Enrique. Oh, you're Hispanic. You're one of us. And I'm like, nothing's really changed. My father was black, man. He was born before the Civil Rights era. Like 1937, man. I know my history. Yeah, I'm still black. I'm half Dominican as well. But, you know, just the weird treatment after the fact of like being a lot more friendlier to me when you found out my name's Enrique, you know, very strange. It's always been very strange to me.
Many members of the Black community pointed out that situations like this are often dismissed until undeniable evidence surfaces. If there had been no video, would anyone have listened? Would the victims' concerns have been taken seriously?
For those of you that are saying Miami is not racist, let me break down what I've been through so you can understand that Miami is not overtly racist. It's a little bit more hidden and harder to see. So, I was once hired to be an atmosphere model for Mr. Jones. I was paid $1,000 to go to this club, sit down, be at this event, look cute, and leave. Now, in the room, I was one of 3 black women in a space that had maybe 500 people. So we were there to meet the quota, the right ratio of black women that was okay for that night. Now, I was getting paid. I was not really part of the event. I was just there. About 2 weeks later, I met with a promoter and he's like, hey, let's hang out. And then afterwards, we're going to go out to the club, blah, blah, blah. I was outside at the time. I said, all right, cool. So I'm with myself and another one of my girls. We pull up to Mr. Jones and I see him talking back and forth with the promoter. I'm really cool with him. And he comes back and he's like, yeah, he said there's too many black girls in our crew. So outside of myself, there was about 5 other black women I didn't know, but they were attractive black women, different sizes, different complexions, etc. We were denied entry. Okay, so this is the part of Miami where I say I'm the same person that was paid to be in the establishment to meet a requirement of people that was turned away weeks later because there was too many black people in my crew. Now, Mr. Jones is one of those spaces where if you go on their page at the time, this is about a year ago or 2, you saw white and Hispanic women and you saw black men that as long as they were famous, that was fine. That is what happens in a lot of clubs in Miami, especially South Beach, especially affluent clubs, especially clubs that are not necessarily catering to a black crowd. They may have a black night. You know what night to go to live. You know what night to go to certain clubs to see your people, to hear your music. Is that considered racist to you or not? Or do you just not care about the well-being of black women, which, hey, join the line.
Those are the questions many people are asking today. What makes this story resonate with so many Black Americans is that it reflects experiences they say happen far too often. Being treated differently, being stereotyped, or being forced to prove that something wrong occurred before receiving support.
Okay, I have a question for everyone who lives in Miami, South Florida area. If you do not live in the South Florida area, keep swirling. Okay, now that they're gone, I want to know what happened. Why do the Cubans and Colombians here hate the blacks so much and make it blatant obvious? Like, I do not understand. When I'm in Cali, different Latinos, but me and the Mexicans, great. New York, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, blacks, great. In South Florida, oh my God, the Cubans and Colombians go out their way to be rude, nasty, and racist to us, and I don't understand it. And of course, I'm not saying all. Don't ever get it confused. I'm never saying all. I have some really close friends that are Cuban, love them to death. But the majority is wild. Like, it's so weird to me. And there's so many Afro-Cubans. So I'm like, do you guys treat the Afro-Cubans like this in Cuba? Like, how is this going? Like, they go out their way to be rude, nasty, and racist and let you know in their face. They're damn near worse than the white people that are racist. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, I have a homegirl, love her down. She's Cuban. She looks more like a lighter complexion Cuban, but she has like 4C hair. And she even tells me how hard it is for her family. Like, oh my God, it's embarrassing. Straighten. I'm like, why? But like the other day, I was staying like an hour away from my house in South Florida, so I decided to get a hotel because I didn't feel like driving an hour was going to be at night. Guy at the front desk, so rude, nasty to me. Check-in's at 3. It's like 2:50. I see a Latino woman in front of me check in, and after me let somebody check in. Nope, you better wait, blah, 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 blah. And you can't lay on the couch, you can't do this on the couch. I'm like, sir, and I literally just like lean on the couch on the pillow to wait, like on the armrest. I'm like, okay. Then in the middle of the night, I come down to buy something from the store in the hotel. He's like, the store's closed, I'm doing inventory. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can wait. How long would it be? All night. You mean to tell me the store's closed all night? Really? 10 minutes later, I'm in the hallway getting some ice. I see a Hispanic man and woman coming in with drinks. So where'd you guys get it from? Oh, the store downstairs. He said it was closed. Oh, yeah, he just took the rope off and opened it for me because it was just a rope. I'm like, what? Like, and that's just a small thing. I mean, it happens every day. The other day, I'm in Walmart, self-checkout, bringing out stuff. And mind you, I'm bringing out stuff for work. So I got like a lot of little candies and gum, little cheap stuff, like $1 or $2. And the lady's watching me. I can feel her burning into my back. Mind you, it's like eight self-checkout. She doesn't look at anybody else. I'm the only black person there, though. Next thing I know, she runs to the door. I want to check your bag. I said, no, why? Let me check. So she's trying to count every little thing. And I have like 30 little things. All of them are $2 or less. She's counting. I think you missed one. I'm like, nope, it's right here. And I did 2 separate transactions, so I know she's pissed now. But I'm like, and then another lady comes to the door, another Spanish lady, and she's like, no, you're not doing this to her. You guys kill me every time I come in the store. You guys treat black people bad. My baby's father is black. We're not doing this. And they start arguing in Spanish. So I appreciate her standing up for me, but why do you have to? Mind you, it's a lady to the right of me, a Hispanic lady. Dead ass, I seen her stealing. I ain't dead, ain't my business. But you're so busy watching me, not even watching Shorty over here. Like, I don't know. I just want answers. I just want to know if anyone knows the reason why it's so much division in what the hate is about. Because I don't like that. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? We're all minorities. Let's love each other. Like, what's the problem? You guys let me know. Y'all have a blessed day. Later.
The outrage online wasn't just about one man's actions. It was about a larger pattern that many believe continues to exist.
Miami got mad racism, y'all. Mad racism. Okay? Latino people do not with us in Miami. They don't. No matter if you are a black person that's getting it, successful, they don't look at us as equals at all. In New York, Latinos and the blacks, we equal. Like, we so lit together. We have a good time. In Miami, no. In Miami, the Latinos think that they're white. That's what they think. They think that they're white. Like, let's just keep it 100. They don't think that they're Latino. They think that they're white in Miami, okay? And they look so down on the black people in Miami. It's ridiculous. And I don't even know why the hell people live in Miami, because Miami is very expensive. For me to live in Miami, I was actually getting taken care of. I didn't work. Because there's no jobs. They have never had jobs in Miami. They have never had jobs in Miami. All my cousins live in Miami. If you not a scammer, if you ain't trapping, if you're not a business owner, you're not making it out there. And to the girlies, if you ain't got no, sugar daddy, no provider, you're not getting it out there. Because guess what? In Miami, my cousins, when they did try to do regular jobs, like, and actually be tax-paying civilians, they were working at Foot Locker. And you would think, okay, you work at Foot Locker and you work at Target and you work at all these places. No, you're not getting full-time hours. You're getting part-time hours. So in order to survive in Miami, you have to have 2 part-time jobs to make it a full-time job. Who's living that life? So don't move to Miami. With the racism,
Miami likes to pick and choose when they want to be racist. Me being a black promoter and most of the people that I work with on my team being black, do you know how many times I've went? One time I was at this restaurant, this terribly racist restaurant. It's called Baoli. I went up to the restaurant and my friend was like, yo, you bring good quality. I want to put you onto this opportunity at Baoli. And so he went over there, introduced me to the manager, and I talked to him. Everything was good. I showed him my quality, and the girls that I bring look better than any girls that they even had at the restaurant at the moment. And the guy came back to me. He was like, yo, listen, they told me, he was being honest with me. He was like, they told me that they don't want your kind working here because they don't want the type of crowd that you bring. I said, what the f you mean? What kind of crowd I bring? I don't just bring black girls. I bring quality girls, black, white, Asian, anything. So I've lost so many opportunities in Miami Beach being black.
Do I live in Miami? Yes. Am I going to move out of Miami soon? Yes. Have I grown up in Miami? Yes. Is Miami racist? Yes. Let me break this down, okay? I have been in Miami since I was 4 years old. Since I've had memory, I'm 32. I have lived in Miami for the majority of my adult life, except when I went away to FSU for university. If you're coming to Miami, visiting Miami, moving to Miami, you need to understand a few things. If you're black and you're coming to Miami, this is not a city for black women. It's not. The dating market is shit. Most of the black men here do not want women that look like you. They want Hispanic, white, Kardashian-esque women. They don't come here for afros and your type of vibe, okay? I'm just being real. Most of my friends that live in Miami date people from out of town that come here briefly and they're like, oh wow, and then they meet and then they end up being in some long distance situation because unfortunately most of the men in Miami want Hispanic women, which is fine, to each his own. I'm just telling you, as a black woman, this is not your city. Speaking in general terms, the black men in Miami also, they're usually going to be American or Caribbean descent. There's a lot of both, but this isn't a city where you meet very affluent black men. It's not. You got, if you want a trap star, a rapper, maybe, there's some celebrities here and there are some athletes here and there, but not a city like in Maryland where there's tons of affluent black people. They're in pockets, but it's not a common thing. Therefore, the culture of Miami is very party. There's not a lot of poetry lounges. There's not a lot of culture. There's not a lot of fashion. It's more BBL fashion. It's more turning up, clubbing, stripping, Vegas, get lit. A lot of restaurants. Most people come here, they'll do boat parties. But how many times can you be on a boat, like, turning up? I've done it so much times, I'm just like, nah, it's cool. But it gets boring after a while. I'm just gonna be honest. Miami is not a city where you want to settle down, start a family. It's a city where maybe you want to visit a few times a year, have fun, do things, try stuff, enjoy the weather, even though it's really hot and humid. But it's not a place where I feel you're gonna want to really put your roots. The people here are not friendly like that. You may have people that you might meet through friends or environments, like if you work here and you see people continuously, but it's not a city where strangers are just going to talk to you and you're going to just make friends like that. No. I actually see ads all the time where people are looking for friends because in Miami, it's not easy to make friends. A lot of people here also are very clout chasey, very much, oh, let's network. What do you do? Who are you? Like LA vibes, somewhat. It's not the warmest city in terms of people connecting. So again, come here if you want, but I'm just being real about what it is.
I had not experienced so much racism until I moved to South Florida and until I started working and walking around in Miami. I lived in Kentucky for 2 years, and not like Louisville, Kentucky, like where people don't recognize Kentucky. And I experienced more blatant racism, like calling me the N-word racism in Miami. Yeah. Stay safe.
As the footage gained attention, accountability followed. But many people argue that accountability should not require a viral video. Respect, fairness, and equal treatment should be the standard from the beginning, not something that only arrives after public pressure forces action.